Okay, so every single superhero in The Boys versus every single superhero that they're parodying. I seen this tweet from this random ass dude right here, and I'm here to answer the question of which one of these people actually defeat their counterpart. Now, for my niggas who rode the short bus back in school, if you didn't know already, the 7 is supposed to be a parody of the Justice League. So that means we're going to be talking about Homelander versus Superman, A-Train versus the Flash, The Deep versus Aquaman, Batman versus Black Noir, etc, etc. And then there's also heroes who also like parody Marvel, like Soldierboy is supposed to be like Captain America, or Webweaver is supposed to be the parody of Spider-Man. So let's get straight into it, starting with Homelander versus Superman. Now, looking back throughout the entirety of The Boys, I think we can all agree that Homelander really is just like a crybaby bitch who isn't even that strong in the grand scheme of things. I mean, Homelander's strongest feats literally only consist of drinking a little bit of breast milk, destroying a couple airplanes, and heating up some more breast milk. We also got shown that he could survive in the vacuum of space, but not throughout the show, only with the fake ass promotion that the Boys team decided to show us that never actually happened inside the season. Now, if we look at Superman, this man has literally punched a hole through space and time. Superman has literally lifted the weight of the earth for 5 days straight and has destroyed planets by just flying straight through them like it was absolutely nothing. I honestly don't understand how this man can crack his wife without ripping her in half. This shit makes absolutely zero sense. And if you want to talk about speed, in one movie, Superman realized that the girl that he loved died, and so he just decided to start taking laps around the earth so fast that he reversed time itself. I mean, Homelander was literally struggling to catch up to A-Train. A-Train's max speed is 1,000 miles per hour. I mean, if Homelander was moving at only 1,000 miles per hour, that means it would take him around 25 hours to circle the earth. Something that Superman has shown he could do in literally half of a second. And I mean, Homelander is even getting laser mogged. Homelander's biggest feat with his lasers is cutting through that airplane. It's actually fucking depressing that that's his biggest feat. Compare that to Superman, a guy who has literally shot a laser so big that it destroyed an entire planet. Niggas are calling it the super flare. Homelander ain't never had a cool ass name for one of his moves like this. So yeah, fuck Homelander, he dies in this. Next we have to talk about Soldierboy versus Captain America. I think we all know who really wins this fight. While Captain America may be skilled and he might be the peak human or whatever, you know, he's very smart, he's able to deflect his shield and know how it's gonna return back to him. This man can do absolutely fucking nothing against Soldier Boy's blast. Soldier Boy has literally been shown to be able to disintegrate superhumans, who, mind you, every single person who has compound V has extremely durable skin, a slight strength boost, and enhanced endurance. But we're gonna focus on the durable skin part. If Captain America still has normal human skin and Soldier Boy just shoots that big ass blast at him, what the fuck is he gonna do? Yes, Captain America has a shield. We all know he has a shield, but he can't use that shield to block his entire body. He's only used it to block a couple bullets real quick from the upper angles. He really can't do shit. Like, I do believe that Captain America can get some punches off on Soldier Boy, but honestly, he's just gonna be tanking them motherfuckers. He's not even gonna be moving while taking the punches. I'm telling you right now, bro. Because I mean, if we look back at some scenes with Captain America, why is this nigga struggling to hold a helicopter that's trying to fly away? Is that really that hard to do? Nigga, I could do that in my sleep. Like, if we're shown that being a superhuman in The Boys and having super strength means that you can hold a plane up with ease, then that also means that Soldier Boy is way stronger than Cap in every single way possible. Soldier Boy could probably just punch a hole straight through Captain America. Like, it doesn't matter if Cap is on some fucking steroids. Like, bro, just because you punch a punching bag off of a chain does not mean you could just walk around and beat everybody's ass. No diff for Soldier Boy. This shit too easy for bro. Next we have to talk about Black Noir versus Batman. Now, I know a lot of you are just gonna get mad as fuck at me for my take on this, but we all know who wins this. Think about this, bro. Black Noir is a superhuman who we've literally seen survive like a self-nuke and was just standing there ore farming the entire time. Black Noir has also been shown to be able to tank bullets, fly. What the fuck does Batman have to use against that? Batman doesn't have a single weapon that could actually hurt Black Noir, bruh. If he can stand in the middle of an explosion in an ore farm like that, bro, Batman's about to shoot every single weapon in his arsenal and still not even have a scratch against Noir. I don't give a fuck how much prep time Batman has. Everybody likes to just use that whole prep time thing as cope with Batman because they don't want to admit that Batman himself is just weak as fuck. Like, he has Shaolin monk training. Ooh, Shaolin monk training. What is that doing against a nigga who could literally punch through titanium? Noir is punching through his chest meat. Like, bro, Batman is one of my favorite superheroes, but sometimes we just gotta be realistic. And in a realistic scenario, Batman would not have any type of prep time to deal with Noir. Like, when Batman goes out to fight crime in the city and he's fighting random people, if Noir shows up midway through that, which is probably a realistic situation, Batman has no contingency plan for that. He would just have to fight right then and there. And a lot of the villains that Batman be fighting really don't even be trying to kill him for real. They just be toying with, bro. Like, they just be trying to like break his back and shit. Noir would not give no fucks. He would be going straight for the kill. And some of y'all would probably say, oh well, he literally already had a contingency plan for Superman, so it would probably be mad easy for him to just, you know, already have stuff in place. Really think about this, bro. His only contingency plan against Superman was to have some kryptonite. The boys' characters are realistic in that they don't just have some random ass rock that can just make you come to your knees like you're ready to suck the D. Like, bro, I fuck with Batman, but realistically, what are this nigga's feats? Breaking a 10-year-old kid's arm and then waterboarding him because he stole a chocolate bar? And since Batman literally has no weapons that could damage Noir, I'm gonna have to say that Noir wins this, no diff, easy for that nigga. He'll finish the job in about 30 seconds. Next, we have to talk about the Deep versus Aquaman, and this fight is really just sad as shit. I mean, we see in the newest season of The Boys that the Deep is literally swimming like a normal human through the water whenever he's trying to escape from all the fish and octopus that are trying to kill him. There's never really been a scene where the Deep is just like going through the water smooth. Aquaman has literally had scenes where he's just torpedoing through the water, fucking gliding through that shit. This nigga's like one with the water. The Deep has only moved fast in the water whenever he's riding on top of an animal. We see time and time again that the Deep is constantly riding on an animal to get through the water fast because he's just slow as shit. The Deep genuinely doesn't have any true strength feats. Like, even when he was fighting Starlight, this nigga was just getting his ass handed to him. And if he fought Aquaman throughout any time throughout season 5, he wouldn't have a single fish to fight against Aquaman with. None of them niggas fucked with him. Looking at Aquaman though, this man has literally lifted entire buildings before in the comics. We've literally also been shown in the movies that Aquaman can lift an entire ship up to the surface of the ocean. And you know, in general, Aquaman's just a cooler nigga because he doesn't just fuck the aquatic animals around, he actually gets with like the mermaid baddies around. Like, gang, there's absolutely no way that octopus hole feels that good, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, looking at some of these pictures, I'm gonna have to try that shit. But yeah, since the Deep has absolutely no real strength feats and we see Aquaman going crazy, Aquaman wins that shit, no diff. Next, we have to talk about Queen Maeve versus Wonder Woman. Now, look, Queen Maeve's only real feats are her stepping in front of a truck and stopping it, and then also trying and failing to beat Homelander's ass. This nigga absolutely fried her shit, having her ass looking like the Crystal Castle's Alice practice cover. And I bring up this fight because Wonder Woman has literally fought and defeated Superman on multiple occasions. The same guy who could literally use Homelander as his femtwink on a daily basis if he wanted to. The only really good thing that Queen Maeve was good at was scissoring her girlfriend and nothing else, my nigga. She really was not that powerful at all. She just got bitched most of the time. I mean, what else have we seen from Queen Maeve? She's broke down a couple doors, she tanked a couple bullets, and then shoved some nuts down Black Noir's throat. She really don't be doing shit for real. I mean, Wonder Woman has literally towed the entire earth at one point in the comics. Really not too much to say about this fight. Queen Maeve is absolutely fucking cooked. Wonder Woman takes that. Next, we have to talk about A-Train versus the Flash. Now look, bro, I don't even think this is really a debate. The Flash has literally ran so fast that he went back in time. He can vibrate so fast that he can go through walls. On multiple occasions, he's beat Superman in a speed battle. I mean, this nigga literally runs trillions of times the speed of light. The only times when Flash actually loses a fight is when the writers say, all right, this nigga's been ore farming too much, we need to make him lose. His powers are just that OP, gang. And like I said before, A-Train's max speed is about 1,000 miles per hour. Sometimes he can exceed that, but even if he was to exceed that a billion times, he's still not catching up to the Flash. A-Train is slow as fuck. But then again, A-Train at one point will only be able to run 1,000 miles per hour. And then we have scenes like in the first episode of The Boys where this nigga can literally slow down time to a halt. And to be able to do that, he would have to be moving between Mach 19 speed and Mach 195 speed, meaning he was moving at around 150,000 miles per hour. But even if he got buffed throughout the rest of the season, the Flash still runs like a billion times faster than that. A-Train 100% just loses this fight. It's realistically not even close. Flash takes that. Next, we have to talk about Spider-Man versus Web Weaver. Now, this might just genuinely be a close fight. Think about it. Spider-Man has never went through the psychological torture that Web Weaver has gone through. I mean, Web Weaver is so fucked up in the head that he's willing to be with Tech Knight and get genuine enjoyment out of BDSM. Spider-Man really has never went through that mental type of trauma that Web Weaver has gone through, to the point where new holes are getting cut inside of him and they're being used to fuck him. Web Weaver has been shown to be able to take shit up the ass, which is a special type of pain that most men have never felt before. Spider-Man can never go through that type of trauma and pain. And while yes, Web Weaver has those moments where he gets nervous and, you know, little dribbles of web nut come out every once in a while, it might actually be more practical to shoot webs out of your asshole. Never let them know your next move. When you're over here doing this, you can just tell what you're about to do. You're about to try and shoot, and that takes a couple seconds to let your arm out, right? But if you're already facing where you want to web, you just, you know, toot that thing back and you good to go, my nigga. You're launched. So I do think that Web Weaver is faster than Spider-Man, but like any other like strength feat or whatever, realistically, Spider-Man is just gonna beat Web Weaver's ass. Spider-Man has literally stopped an entire train from moving, held an entire cruise ship together and stopped it from falling apart, cracked Mary Jane and Black Cat. This nigga literally does not lose in life. Spider-Man wins that. But yeah, let me know who y'all think win in these fights. I already know y'all got some crazy shit to say about my takes on who win in some of these fights. So yeah, just put it in the comments and I'm responding with all y'all. I'm arguing with the entire community, my nigga. I'm arguing with every single one of you in the comment section. But yeah, I'll catch y'all niggas later, bro. Peace.